Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to another Route 24 video. Today we're going to check out just a little bit more of Senran Kagura Burst Renewal on the PS4. I know I haven't been playing this game for a while, and that's just because I've been playing, I guess, Dragon Quest 11 and Valkyrie Chronicles 4. Valkyrie Chronicles 4 being pretty recently, and I really love that series. So if you want to see some of that, I'll put a link in the description. Go ahead and watch that if you want to. But yeah, I wanted to check out just a tiny bit more of this game just before I, kind of put away for a little bit. One thing I've noticed about this game is that there's actually a lot of story in it, which I know for some reason surprises me a little bit, but maybe it shouldn't. Like I said in the other parts, I'm just kind of jumping in the more recent PlayStation games. I never got around to the 3DS games. So this game has been pretty cool. If you haven't played the first one, this is your chance to catch up on story. Which is something that I'm not doing right now because I'm talking over all the dialogue, so sorry about that. I'm not quite sure when this game is coming out in English. I know there's a bit of a gap between the Japanese release and the English release, but it's not too long. As far as I know, Peachy Splash, the last one, I think was like a half a year gap or something like that. And I'm pretty sure this will be out in English. All of them come out in English, even that weird cooking one. Alright. I don't think this fight will be too hard. I haven't really leveled up Asuka actually a lot though. I think I might have replayed 1 or 2 missions outside of the story. I think I replayed the first one. I might have leveled up there. But yeah, I really haven't leveled up Asuka. So I pretty much still have the basic set of combos, what you'll start the game with. I think what I might want to do is either I'll pick up the original on 3DS, or I'll just check YouTube for some other people who have been playing the original, and just to compare for myself what they look like, what the differences are. The very first Senran Kagura game that I ever played was Shinobi Versus on the Vita, actually. I didn't play on PS4 or PC or anything like that. And I think for me, one of the first things that I'm actually one of the things that surprised me a lot about this series, just as its first time going in, is how much content there is. You have a lot of characters from each side, and then each side has their own storyline. So that was a lot of fun to check out. I actually might have to go and level up before I take this one on again. I'm actually almost dead, or I was until I transformed. So good thing I did do that. We're good though, right? Did we beat her? Yeah. Ketchaku, alright. No, the series is super fun. If, I don't know, for some reason they're just jumping in on this video instead of the other ones. I mentioned it before, I'll say it again. The series is pretty fun. It's a really good game to jump in and out of. It doesn't really demand too much of your time. Unlike, for example, like an SRPG or Valkyrie Chronicles even. How did I do? I actually almost died, so I don't think I did too well. Ikanji, so I did good. that means good. One of the questions I have actually, if you are watching this and you have played any of the games in English, which is something that I haven't done, I'm super curious to know whether or not the voices are dub. Is it dub or sub? in the English. I could go check it out, I guess, afterwards. But the game has a pretty unique, I don't know, Japanese feel, so I think the sub might be a better option. I really shouldn't be skipping cutscenes like that. I'm just kind of sorry about that. I don't really want to skip too many cutscenes. I do play games to enjoy them, and that involves cutscenes, obviously. But what I want to do here in this super short Let's Play series is just to show anyone who's curious about the game before it comes out in English. If you want to see what the gameplay looks like, how the graphics are, whatever, any battle systems, or if the game is already out in English and you're jumping back in time, whatever, you want to see how the Japanese version compares. That's kind of why I make these videos. Ooh, level up. So just to be a good gamer, I guess, I really should, when I'm done, rewatch these cutscenes. There is a mobile game, by the way. I don't know. I don't think it's out in English. But what you can do is you can switch your mobile phone account to a Japanese account, or just switch it to Japanese. And you can pick up, I think there's 2 mobile games of the Senran Kagura series. And I've been playing a little bit of the new one. It's called Newal. I don't know what to say about it. It's a mobile game, so if you play one, you kind of played all of them. I should probably transform. I've done a bunch of gachas in Newal, and I haven't got anything good. It's soul crushing. I have a really bad habit when I play Senran Kagura of not transforming. Oh, the frame rate looks like it really just dropped by... Wow, that's incredible. The frame rate looked like it went really, really slow there for a second. You could see each individual frame of animation. I have a habit of not transforming early enough in a fight in Senran Kagura, and I know it makes for really bad gameplay to watch, so sorry about that. Katsuragi has a really weird, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a vocal, like, idiosyncrasy where she'll use atai to refer to herself, which is a corruption from atashi, which in itself is a corruption of watashi. Outside of video games, I've never heard anyone use atai to refer to themselves. If you speak Japanese and you do, let me know why you choose to use atai. Maybe it's a regional thing, I don't know. We have like a bunch of currency. I did look at the shop in the last part, but wanna go ahead. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other stuff that I never purchased. I don't know, like I think like costumes are the best thing to purchase, right? I know a lot of, like, Senran Kagura is a fan servicey game, that's just what it is, and it does it really well, I think. So I think to fuel the fan service, costumes are what you want to get, right? Pirates is a weird costume. I bet we can do a swimsuit t-shirt. That sounds attractive. Let's see what that looks like. Check out Homer for a second. And let's see what that costume looks like on her. What did we choose? It was a swimsuit t-shirt, right? Probably just down here. Here it is. Yeah, no, it looks good. It is what it is. It delivered as promised, swimsuit and t-shirt. So, it's good to know that the developers are not liars. Oh, that's a good color. Yeah, I like 5. Sure, let's just leave it on her. Alright. yeah, let's just head back to the main menu here. So we're still in the very, very beginning of the game. Well, I guess chapter 2 now. And I did skip like 2 of those cutscenes, so again, I'm kind of sorry about that. Daisuki na Hibari. I wonder what that chapter would be like. Let's just do one more mission. Honestly, I'm just gonna skip the cutscene. Sorry about that. One thing that I'm really enjoying actually is a lot of games now are actually being released on PC in English, but not in Japanese. I don't think the Japanese market is ready for PC games for some reason. Because you can get PHP Splash in English on PC, which is really cool. But if you live in Japan, then I'm pretty sure your only options are on PS4. Maybe you can get it on PC? I'm not quite sure. Because I actually think you can get Estival Versus on Steam in Japan, like even if you have a Japanese IP. Maybe, not quite sure. But it's not published by Marvelous, the PC version. I'm pretty sure it's published by the English publishing arm, which I think is Marvelous. I think it's Exceed. They got purchased by Marvelous, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure, whatever. But it's cool to see these games on PC. Not just Senran Kagura, but other JRPGs as well. Recently we got the really, really good Final Fantasy 15 port on PC. I've been playing that as well. It plays really well on PC. What else even? Like we got a bunch of... we got Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2 on PC, which plays also really well. And... oh yeah, Ni no Kuni 2 is on PC. We're gonna get Dragon Quest 11 on PC, and that to me is super surprising. I don't know, like I feel like it shouldn't be surprising, but it is kind of. That Square Enix is putting it out on PC, but I think only maybe for the English market. Again, which is that English PC thing. But yeah, if you are a JRPG player or just a Japanese game player in general, and you have a really good gaming PC, I think it's a really exciting time for PC ports. I'm just not really paying attention. I want to know what the deal is with that huge enemy. They're not ninjas, right? Like, well, some of these guys are, but is that big? Is that big one? Sorry, is that big bone one a ninja? What's her story? What are her aspirations? Why does she keep just slapping me? Okay, I'm gonna transform. Sorry. It'll make the fight go a lot easier if you transform. I haven't played I feel like I haven't played enough Senran Kagura as a whole to really have a very particular favorite character. In terms of just design, I think I really like Yumi and Katsuragi, and I guess Atsuka as well. But in terms of like characters, personality, voice or whatever, I don't think I have enough experience with the series to have picked one. Alright, so I guess now we're gonna go fight Hibari. Just a one-on-one fight, so hopefully this will go well. Alright, no, I think we'll be fine. Probably. Just hit the enemy more than the enemy hits you. And you'll be fine. I think that's a universal tip that'll work across all video games. I wonder if I can like deflect her stuff, yeah? No? That... No, alright, I'm having a hard time parrying her stuff, so I think I'll just dodge it. What is Hibari's like ninja power actually? Because I'm actually not sure. Everyone has their own thing, you know what I mean? Like their own element or whatever. Is it her stuffed animal? I think that's it, right? That's probably it. I'm stunned. And that sucks. So she's just like constantly rolling. Stop it, please. If I had like one ninja power, like an element, either ice or fire, so I would need air conditioning, and that would save me a lot of money in one of the seasons, like summer or winter, I don't know. I like how I like how the game has a clothing destruction system. I mean, it is one of the selling points of the game. It's like one of the things that you would put on the back of a box. Actually, I am taking a lot of damage here. But yeah, I can't remember like what is the first game to feature clothing destruction. I can't remember. Like, in my mind, I'm not quite sure what game really popularized clothing destruction. Oh yeah, good, you can't parry it. My timing was just really awful those like 3 times that I tried. So if you don't suck at your timing, then yeah, this fight shouldn't be hard, because she telegraphs her attacks. I wonder, because I haven't done it yet, I wonder if you play on hard difficulties, if you don't get that telegraph. Like that huge marker on the ground. I think like recently, I feel like recently in the last couple years, I have played a bunch of games that have clothing destruction systems. There's this game, and then there's Bullet Girls, which I played for the channel on. It's a Vita game. It's not really good. That has a clothing destruction system. And I want to say... Actually, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I feel like this is one of the games that does it a little better. It's not too annoying, and it's not... I don't know. I just think Senran Kagura does its fan service pretty well. Anyways, that was the... I think that was chapter 2-2. So that is actually a good place to... just leave it for now. So if you enjoy this, if you want to see more content just like it, keep an eye on the channel. There'll be more really soon. Probably more Valkyrie Chronicles, I don't know. You can let me know what you thought. You can leave a comment down below. If you have any questions about this game in particular, go ahead and leave a comment as well. I'll try to answer them. I'll also leave a link to my Twitter profile, so go ahead and follow me if you want to. And while you're still here, head on over to the channel and find something else to enjoy. But as always, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again. Take care.